It always starts the same way. Alone, in your bedroom, singing into a hairbrush like it's a microphone and a stadium full of people is screaming your name. You sing in the shower, lost in the music, imagining a world that feels impossibly far away. Then one day you take the first brave step, and you sing in front of your family for the very first time, your heart pounding. So you practice, night after night with a cheap guitar, working on your voice, because you know deep down this is what you were meant to do. Then comes the hard part nobody talks about. Your first real gig is in a nearly empty bar, singing your heart out to a couple of people who aren't even listening. You busk on street corners for spare change, and slowly, a few people start to stop and listen. You play small local venues, and for the first time, a real crowd starts to enjoy you. So you do what every artist does now, you record yourself and post it online, chasing that one shot. And then, one morning, you wake up, check your phone, and freeze, your video has gone viral. Millions of views. Overnight, everything changes. The label comes calling. You sign your first record deal, and suddenly you're standing in a professional studio, headphones on, recording real music. And then it happens. You hear your own song on the radio for the first time, and you can't believe it's you. You perform on real theater stages now, to full crowds who came to see you. You get interviewed on TV, cameras and microphones all pointed at you, your name suddenly worth knowing. Fans line up around the block just for your autograph, looking at you the way you once looked at your idols. You buy your first nice car, your first real home, the rewards of everything you sacrificed. You light up festival stages. You lift your first award. And then you see your own face on a giant billboard, towering over the city. You're a star. And then comes the moment you dreamed about in that tiny bedroom. You walk out onto a massive stage in front of a packed stadium. Tens of thousands of people, blazing lights, fireworks, all screaming your name. You reach out to an ocean of fans, their phone lights glowing like a galaxy, and it's everything you ever imagined and more. You walk red carpets with cameras flashing from every direction. A full-blown celebrity now. You tour the entire world, city after city, stage after stage, your music carrying you across the globe. You arrive at shows in private jets and luxury cars with an entourage, living the superstar life you once only dreamed of. You sing duets with the very legends you grew up idolizing, sharing the spotlight as an equal. Confetti rains down as you stand at the center of a sold-out show. And in the middle of it all, there's a quiet cost. A moment alone backstage, drained behind all the glamour that no one ever sees. But then there's a moment that stops your heart. A whole stadium singing your song back to you, word for word, louder than you could ever sing it yourself. Your walls fill with platinum records and awards. And you headline the biggest stage of your life, a crowd stretching all the way to the horizon. You deliver performances that become legendary, moments people will remember forever. They honor you with a Lifetime Achievement Award, a star that says you made it. You give back, playing charity concerts and using your voice for something far bigger than yourself. And sometimes you quietly return to that small empty bar where it all began, and you remember the dreamer you once were. Years pass, and you're still up there, still singing, an icon that never faded. Bedroom dreamer, empty bar singer, viral sensation, signed artist, stadium superstar, living legend. From singing into a hairbrush alone to a stadium of thousands singing back, you became the star you always dreamed of being. And you learned the truth every artist discovers. The dream was never really about the fame or the lights. It was about the music and the millions of hearts you got to touch with it. If this one pulled you in, do me a favor, hit that like, and tell me down in the comments what you thought. And if there's a life you want to see next, drop it below. The next one might just be the one you pick. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.